Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to do this look. It's kind of like a sunset Amazon kind of look, I guess. I kind of like thought about it like as I was making the video because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but then like it just came to me and I was like, I just want to do something colorful, which I did, and I really enjoyed making this video, so enjoy. Gotta start off by priming my face with Olay Active Hydrating. Somebody texted me. Nobody texted me. I'm just gonna set that all over my face. I'm gonna use Hourglass by this. Makes your skin feel like satiny, or not satiny, but like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It makes it feel hydrated, but it doesn't make it feel oily. What I also like to use is Primed and Peachy by Too Faced. It smells so good, and it really mats up your skin so nicely. I guess maybe some of you are wondering why my hair is black now. And it is black because, I don't know if you guys remember, but before I had blonde hair. Did I have blonde hair when I made these videos? Well, I mean, I posted a couple of pictures with blonde hair, and it was longer, and now it's really short. But, yeah, so after the dark brown in the videos that I had before, I bleached my hair. I do it all the time. I bleached my hair again, and I had it for like a couple of months, and then I cut it too. Like, it was like up to here. It was really short, and it was like a really nice little bob, and I did it myself because it's a lot of money to always be getting your hair done. And I like to change my hair quite a lot. I had a friend, and she had gotten a perm, and her hair was like naturally straight. Like, she'd get out of the shower with her hair wet, and it would dry straight, like if she had just straightened it. So I was like, wow, like I love your perm. And like after she got her perm, her hair was really curly, like she would scrunch it, and then it would be like really curly. And I was like, I need that in my life. Because when I was younger, like a baby, I mean, I had really curly hair, and I never knew that until I started looking back at some pictures. So I saw hers, and I was like, ooh, like I really want that, you know. If it works on you, of course it'll work on me. So I was doing some research and everything, but nothing popped up about bleach hair, to be honest. Unless I just didn't look hard enough. And it was kind of an impulse decision. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows now with Anastasia Beverly Hills dipbrow pomade. So I'm telling my boss at work. Okay, so she's like, oh, you should go to where I get my hair done. You know, they do a really good job there. And yeah, so I was like, okay, sure. Just like, cause she gets her hair done, and it always looks really nice, you know. So I just told her, I was like, yeah, sure. Just like call them for me and make an appointment for me. And she was like, okay, sure. So I go in with my hair, you know, bleached and everything. So I go in and I sit in the lady's chair, and she's like, hi. She introduces herself. She's looking at my hair and everything, and she's like, is this bleach or is it dye? And I was like, oh, it's bleach. And she was like, oh, all right. So it might not be, like, the curls might not come out like super kinky and tight. It'll probably be more like a wave. And I was like, okay, sure, that's fine. Like, you know, it's better than nothing when my hair's wet. So she starts doing it and everything, and you know, I'm just chilling. And then she finishes, and like she's taking everything out, and then she brings me to the mirror, and she starts like, you know, playing with it, like doing stuff to it. And I was like looking at it, and I was like, is this what it's supposed to look like? Because I've never got a perm before, so I wasn't sure what it was supposed to look like. So I'm looking at it, and I'm like, it looks a little weird. It was getting like nice and like scrunchy and curly up at the top, and then towards the bottom it was just like dead. And she was like, yeah, it looks so cute. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, it looks really cute. And in my mind I was like, maybe it'll dry differently. Maybe it's just while it's wet. So I'm an idiot like that. So then I get in the car, and my boyfriend's like, oh, hey, how'd it go? And I'm like, I don't really know. I don't like the way it looks right now. Like, I'm kind of upset because I don't know if it's supposed to look this way or like what it's supposed to look like right now. And he was like, oh, show me. And I was like, no, like I really don't like it. It just looks really weird. I just want to wait until it dries. He was like, okay. So we got home, and I'm just like chilling and everything, and it's drying. It's getting dry, and it still is looking really bad. So I started like to like freak out a little bit, and I asked my friend, I was like, why does it look like this? Is it supposed to look like that? She's like, no, it's not. Like, what happened? I was like, I don't know. Everything was perfect until this. I have this oil right here, argan oil. So she said that it's really good, like, to put in my hair and everything, because she even put it in my hair before I left a little bit. And I was like, okay, cool. So I just started putting a bunch of that in, because when it was drying, it started to look like dead, like dry grass. And I was just like, what is this? And it was feeling really weird. So I put some of that in. I was scrunching it. I was trying to dry it, you know, with the towel a little bit more. And then I got some mousse to style it because I had school the next day. I can't go to school all crazy. So I'm just like chilling, trying to get my hair nice and everything. And it's still not working. And I start like freaking out kind of. And I'm like, dude, like, I don't know what's wrong with it. It just looks really crazy. And my boyfriend would touch it and he's like, yeah, it just feels really weird. Your hair never feels this way. And I was just like, I know. And I was like freaking out and everything. And I was so scared. And I was like, my hair has never been like this, no matter what I've done to it. It's always been really nice. So I was just like, okay, like, I'll wait like a couple days. Wait, I'll wash it, and then I'll see how it looks after. If not, then I'll go back. So I called, and I was like, hey, like, my hair is looking so crazy. Like, I was crying to my boyfriend. I was crying. They have to cut it all off. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. They were like, oh, really? And I was like, yeah, like, it looks crazy. It really looks crazy. She was like, oh, well, so the perm didn't take, I guess you're saying? And I was like, yeah, I guess. And she was like, okay, just give me 1 second. So she went, I guess, and talked to the lady that did my perm. And she was like, oh, she told you that because of the bleach, it might not take. So I was just like, oh, like, she didn't tell me that. She was like, okay, well, what we can do for you is come in. You can come in and we can give you deep conditioning treatment and trim your hair. I was like, okay, sure, yes, thank you so much. So I go in, you know, and she's sitting down. And she's like, oh, so it didn't take? I was like, no. She was like, I'm so sorry this happened. I'm going to give you deep conditioning treatment, and then I'm going to trim it. Maybe give you, like, layers or something. So that, because I saw last time when you were here that the curls were more towards the top and the ends weren't taking. And I was like, yeah, I know, I noticed that too. So I was there with the conditioner in my hair. She left me there for like 10 minutes. So then as she was like looking at my hair, telling me what she was gonna do to it to cut it, the owner came over and he was like, oh, you had too much bleach in your hair, like for you to get a perm. And I didn't want to like hurt her feelings because she was standing right there. And I was like, oh, okay. Instead of saying she didn't tell me that, because she really didn't. If she did tell me that, I would have been like, hold up, let's do something else then. I freaking learned my lesson now. So she continued to cut, and she had to cut it really short. Like, it's like, you'll see in the end of the video how short it is. Anyway, so now with this is a crown brush, but the letters like came off after a while because I've had this for years. With the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair, shape out my eyebrows. Anyway, so that's that crazy story that kind of pissed me off. You hair done professionally. That's why I always like to do my freaking hair at home. You know, that's why I like to bleach it. That's why I like to cut it. So with this concealer, I'm just gonna prime the eyeshadow too. Concealer, don't go out and buy, like, you can if you want to, but my advice is don't go out and get a freaking eyeshadow primer. It's a waste of money when you have concealer. I also like to use concealer instead of regular primer because regular primer is just, you know, primer. But concealer can work as a primer and coverage because I have crazy veiny eyes. So instead of regular primer, I like to use the concealer because it does two jobs for me. So with the Photo Finish Primer Water by Smashbox, I'm going to be using it to wet my beauty blender. It smells pretty good. Love it. Especially because, but I do. And it's okay because I learned how to manage. Anyways, with my Laura Mercier, with the little tiny baby Laura Mercier, Laura Mercier. I don't know how to say it. Little thingy. I don't even know what this thing is called. I'm just gonna set my eyes. Oh yeah, I can't get this anymore because freaking I can't even. So with this It Cosmetics crease brush, because it's crease and concealer, but I'm using the crease brush. I'll start with this one. You know, to start off with something small and make it like a transition shade, I guess you can say. And I'm gonna put it right up at the crease. Cause I'm trying to do like a transition shade kind of. And you always want to bring it out like this. Always. If you're gonna do a cut crease, that is. If you're gonna do a cut crease, always bring it out. So let's do this one right here. This one. These don't have names, so it's kind of hard because now I always have to show you guys. So with that same brush, just put it where you put the other color. See, you can see you're slowly getting to the intense pink. Now I'll go in with the really hot pink. Right where I've been putting every other color. What I like about these colors is that they're pretty damn pigmented. I'm gonna go in with this yellow color. The only really yellow one that's there. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with that one. I'm gonna put it maybe right, oh yeah, right there. That looks awesome. Just a little bit, not a lot. You don't wanna overpower it. Yeah, see? With the same super hot pink color, just gonna go over the pink again. So I did want to do some blue, so I think I'm gonna mix the dark blue with this dark purple right here. Let's do this. Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna do this so we can darken the crease. Okay, so now with the super duper 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 hot pink, so I'm just gonna go in with that and go over where the pink was before and just intensify the pink a little bit more. Probably going with some more yellow too. So what we're gonna do is get some more concealer. Don't get like one that's like lighter than your shade if you do cut creases, because if you get like one that's your shade and it's darker, it'll be like yellow undertone or like really dark undertone, and it won't look like white and bright, you know? I'm just gonna get my concealer brush again. I'm just gonna start cutting that crease. So now, with this Naked Cosmetics Loose Glitter in Sierra Nevada, with that same concealer brush, with the concealer still on it and everything, just dip that in there, not too much because this thing is crazy overpowered. Just put that right on there. So I was looking at my eyes and they looked, you know, a little. So I got some of that really dark purple and just like defined the crease a little bit, if you can see what I did there. So now, with my vinyl liquid liner in Black Noir, I'm just gonna do my eyeliner. Woo! With our feet on the ground and we will talk with our head in clouds. Before you came round, my heart would never be much faster. Before you came round, I was ready to slow down. Before you came round, I was heading for a small disaster. Before you came round. So after this part is where I do my my foundation and everything. But since I have other videos showing you guys how I do that and everything, I'm just gonna speed it up and get to the end. Let it go, make my body go. Take our bodies higher and higher and higher. We can go until the morning glow. We can go higher and higher. Before I was found, I felt like I could drain the ocean. Before I was found, I didn't want to breathe out. And my soul beats a sound loud enough to quiet the thunder.
gonna slow down. Never gonna slow down.
Espera, déjame terminar esta parte de mi video. So now with this cosmetic brush, this is a smudger. So I'm gonna get this smudger. I'm gonna get the really hot pink color and mix it with the purple and put it right under the bottom lashes. We're going to do that on the other side too. Tap off the excess and so I guess we did it, guys. This really beautiful, nice sunset Amazon look. Really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it, because it's the first time that I've ever like come up with anything on the spot to do on my eyes, and it was actually really fun to do. So yeah, if you guys want to suggest any other things for me to try, I'll try anything. So just comment down below, give it a thumbs up. Let's go.